Good afternoon. It is the 4th of April, and I want to discuss oppression from the demonic and symptoms of the demonic. I mentioned in an earlier video about felines, feline souls, feline spirits. And I just say demons. That don't always mean always evil. There, like the young man says, there's a lot of entities that aren't always evil. Could be wounded angels, things of that nature. We're not always dealing with demons. So, for instance, Love My Life's younger sister's middle nephew who jumped like a cat, we're dealing with there. He's a very, very loving young man, a very loyal young man, have big heart, talented athlete. Did I ever see spirits inside of the young man? I felt it only one time. They have a family cat, and how I interacted with the family cat, I felt the heavy duty presence of the darkness in the young man just when he made fun of how I interacted with the cat and how. But, you know, a lot of people say, well, it's a child, so you can't judge. He doesn't have emotional maturity to differentiate and regulate his emotions, and he's just going to... So I can't build a case that the entity hopped in the young man, even though I saw with his two other brothers definitely entities inside that were working of darkness, and that's the reason I'm bringing up this video here. We're talking about addiction in certain vessels that are used to infest homes with entities. So the Love My Life's younger sister's man, who at this time wasn't incarcerated, he's heavy drug using, heavy liquor consumption, and he's from what I've grown to understand, he's a very nasty, vile incubus demon in him, those type of entities inside of him. And he come in the house and he's infested the home with so the narcotics just up his vessels miles per hour, so he can really terrorize folks. That's the goal here, to be impervious of pain, superhuman strength, things of that nature, and just rip off text very fast to Love My Life's younger sister in a way that no regular human could do. Like, things that come out of his mouth is not human. These are vile, foul things that only ancient foul entities would even speak on, things of that nature. And now a lot of people would argue with me that are atheists. They'd say, oh, he's very well researched in his spirituality due to his indoctrination from the penitentiary in a prior bid, because he's a frontline representative of his particular faction. Fine, fair enough, but still entities are involved. To get somebody that's why I believe in confidence, but to pedestalize ourselves above other human beings, that's like God complex. So Lord Jesus Christ is only above he's above us because he created us. So he put himself in his mom's body, and then to have man or woman here on earth believe they're their own God and above others due to their socioeconomic demographic or their work capacity or their intelligent level or the way their brain and body looks compared to others, that's absolute sin. And I'm not going to lie, when I was egotistical and had money and things of that nature, I believed in them delusions too. So I don't want to be hypocritical. And the spirit of jealousy and competitiveness and hate and all them things are inside of me, so I always want to cop to that. But what I saw him do, how he infested the home, like for instance, to get me out of there so he could attack the Love My Life's younger sister, they lay larvae in certain areas and things with their ways, these nasty, vile entities. And then, for instance, I got a stomach bug. People just say, oh, you got food poisoning. No, we all get sick. And it wasn't even that time of year for flu season. We're talking about October here. And Love My Life's younger sister never gets sick. She has a very powerful immune system. Her boys don't go get sick, things of that nature. So this foul incubus come in there. I don't get sick ever like this, and I can't hold down anything. Everything's going through me. So I just have to leave and go recover. He planned that whole thing with his infestation, and that way when I'm not there, he could attack the Love My Life's younger sister. And I'm bringing this up because the Love My Life The way he attacked the love of my life's younger sister, he stuck his fingers down her throat and he fish hooked her cheek and he twisted her neck back. Love my life. Right before he did that, about 5 days before, the love of my life and I, she was bonding me to her soul, and I drank her menstrual blood, but also she fish hooked me, stuck her fingers down my throat, twist my neck back, like all these things that the love of my life's younger sisters tell me that he did to her during the assault. Love my life also did to me, and I sense entities in the love of my life, and I've shared about this before. Love my life was on a bender, and then man's voice come out of her laying on the bed naked. I said it in the previous video. Love my life laughed with a man's voice, and then I'm trying to dress her because checkout time, we had to get out of that hotel. Love my life's laughing and foaming at the mouth, just like you'd see in the movies, truly. Like a lot of things you see in the movie is real when it comes to entities inside of vessels. So love my life then kicked me in the neck, almost broke my neck, and then the laughter, knew that it hurt me really bad, and then the laughter, the sadistic, this was not a human I'm dealing with. I got a human vessel in front of me, but an entity done jumped in to love my life. And then love my life, a man's voice like, tell me she's gonna punch me, and then take flight on me, and then thankfully a couple times she blacked my eye. Love my life, blacked my eye once with a kick to my face, and then another time, thankfully I didn't lose no teeth. But I'll tell you, now a lot of people just say you're dealing with somebody who's bipolar, somebody who's schizophrenic, because love my life would hallucinate. They'd say she's having hallucination because she'd see men in suits around us all the time when she would be on her benders, and they'd say that love my life hallucinate and have no. Love my life really saw those things. Like I said, in her home, and it would be in her home, not when we was at a hotel. That place is haunted she live at. Them entities want to keep the love of my life there. The lady who owns the property, she's under attack. She's a very sweet elderly lady, but there's a presence in that area that love my life live in, and they oppress the elderly lady who runs the place, who owns the property, and then they attack the love of my life. And then the love of my life is in a precarious situation because she can't afford rent really nowhere else unless she's in a relationship where there's equal partnership. You can match money and then move up into a better location. And then they have the love of my life pretty much incarcerated. And now, could the love of my life leave? Of course, she's not forced to be there, but the entities are attacking her, and then she's indulging in her affliction. So love of my life is trapped. Now, I don't know about love of my life now, but I'm just sharing about these things, and I understand that this is hard to grasp, but her younger sister's man is a vile, foul incubus, and I just want to share that aspect that of addictions, like my addiction that made me homeless. According to the research I've done, I've got a demon that's in me and out of control, and then my sex addiction, where I've got demons around, that's foul, and that's what hurt me in the love of my life, and all my other sexual issues and such of that. That's a demon from what I can understand as well. So my demons, like maybe I have incubus demons that are different than his, because the love of my life, when she would get sick from my presence, she couldn't take on my demons, she'd say. The love of my life was injured by my demons, and she felt them because it's just how it is. They'd leave my body and go into the love of my life. And then her demons would be our demons. It was a war. And then I know this is really hard to grasp for some of you that don't understand the spiritual realm. You ain't experienced this, but if anyone listens, I appreciate it. So my demons know I love the love of my life. I've explained this before. So they'll go into the love of my life and then get her to hurt herself, say with liquor, and then or say horrible things to me about things the love of my life did with other men and women in her past. And I've said this before, just to injure my heart. And then I'm sure hers are working through me to injure her in some way. And then, I mean, at the same time, they're all working together to destroy us and take our souls. Our lamb spirits that was given to us by Lord Jesus Christ. So this is just a rabbit hole thing. How far deep can I go? And I'm just letting it all out now. I haven't had a chance to let it out, truly let it out. And I'm grateful to YouTube. My Lord Jesus let me do that.